Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Henry Higgins and we're here with another trailer reaction, and this time it's a surprising one. I was expecting this to be next week after the finale of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which has been phenomenal. I'm looking forward to the last episode of that on Friday. But we have now a trailer. It says it's a teaser trailer, but it's a 2-minute thing. It's a trailer for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm very excited about this one. It is interesting with Mortal Kombat coming out soon. Has been released in some markets, but it's coming out soon everywhere, which is ostensibly a fighting tournament. That the premise, based on reports, that the Shang-Chi movie will be based around a fighting tournament as well. So that's quite an interesting development. As I say, I've been very excited for this one. Shang-Chi is a character I'm not very familiar with at all. However, it does introduce the real Mandarin, which I am very excited for. I do hope there is at least some scene with Trevor Slattery, who was the Mandarin, or the fake Mandarin in Iron Man 3, just to tie that loose end up, even if it's just the actual Mandarin killing Trevor Slattery, just close that loop. But without any further ado, this is the first new property in the Phase 4 era. Eternals is coming out as well, but we haven't seen anything from that yet. So this is the first look at a brand new character in the MCU. So without any further ado, as I said, let's hit play and find out what action we have in store from Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Oh dear. It's a fist-sized hole. Oh, exercising.
I gave you 10 years to live your life. Now you see me rise. And where did that get you? You walked in my shadow.
Whoa!
I trained you. So the most dangerous people in the world couldn't kill you. Son, it's time for you to take your place by my side. That's not going to happen.
Some whoosher shit going on, man.
You can't outrun who you really are.
Who are you? We make a good team.
Some comedy as well, man. Okay, well, as mentioned, it is a teaser, so there wasn't much in the way of the plot there, although we did get to see the Mandarin, and it does confirm what the toys had mentioned, that Shang-Chi is the Mandarin's son, so that could be an interesting development. I liked how they've incorporated the 10 rings as not being rings on his finger. They were rings up his arms, and they definitely seem to be doing something. There was some kind of power activation with the 10 rings, or at least 5 rings on one arm was doing something. I don't know if that was the water manipulation we saw in the trailer as well. But the fight action looks fantastic. Definitely some wushu inspired stuff in there. Not 100% sure who the guy with the sword for a hand was. But there was plenty going on, plenty of action. Looks like it's set in America. There's definitely a bus that said California. That was pretty blatant at the end. But I imagine it's also going to be set in Asia at some point. This is also the first Marvel movie with an Asian lead character. Most of the cast is Asian. If I have a look here to see who we have, we've got Shang-Chi, the Mandarin's in here, Zhang Li, and I do apologize if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Razor Fist, he's the guy with the knife, played by Florian Muncheno. And I apologize if I butchered that. So there's definitely room. If it is a fighting tournament, they mentioned that, like, inspired by Enter the Dragon, which has kind of inspired all fighting tournaments going forward. Then there's potential for a lot of cameos that haven't been announced. Fighters from around the MCU world. From what we saw here, I'm very impressed. I'm not sure if the Marvel humour at the end there is in fitting with the rest of the trailer, but the MCU rarely goes wrong with their humour in their movies. It's normally well placed, it's normally well timed. Simu Liu looks great in the lead role. Obviously, we didn't get to see him in his comic book costume. We didn't get to see the Mandarin in his comic book costume either. I imagine that's going to be tweaked simply due to the 10 rings being bracelets rather than actual finger rings. So that's the teaser. I imagine we'll get a better trailer. It's released on September the 3rd. We'll probably get a proper trailer with Loki around the time of Loki coming out in the middle of May. Or perhaps after Black Widow has came out, we'll get a proper story beat trailer. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you thought of the trailer below. Let me know if you're more excited for this or Mortal Kombat, or are you equally excited for both? I am equally excited for both for different reasons. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to the MCU getting back into gear. I'm looking forward to cinemas reopening. Hopefully that's going to happen soon. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend it here with me over this reaction. As I said, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Please like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe, wear a mask. Goodbye.